What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blue Clouds TV. Boom! Ivan, welcome back to Football Minutes Live, brought to you by Blue Clouds Media YouTube channel. And we are laughing like we are live again. We are talking about the match preview between, Mauricio Pochettino and Mr. Good Evening, Unai Emery. Chelsea and Aston Villa preview. Can Mauricio Pochettino beat Unai Emery? Chelsea transfer policy shift. What does it mean to the football club? And also we're going to look at Chelsea transfer, like I said, Chelsea transfer policy. Key injury. Enzo Fernandez is out. Sterling and Chukwuemeka. All these players are doubtful for the up and coming game. At this moment, Chelsea women are trailing right now. It's like 1-0 at this moment. And Chelsea women has conceded a penalty. One penalty to Barcelona at this moment. And it looks like Atena Bometa is the one that was being fouled by Jessica right now. So the women are down by one lady, which is I think our defender is off. So right now, Chelsea have conceded a penalty shootout, but the penalty hasn't taken up yet. I think someone was going to take it. Jessica just push her off the ball. I don't know, but something looks so fishy over here with this referee. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. Like I said, Aston Villa recent form. Can Chelsea break it? A huge fan petition for Thomas Tuchel to stay at Bayern Munich. There's a lot to digest, a lot to talk about. Also, we're gonna start with match fact. I know they have a lot of stats merchants on this platform, so we got a lot of stats also for you. The lineup is also out, where we will look into that head-to-head right now between Chelsea and Aston Villa. Villa are aiming for a third consecutive win over Chelsea. Chelsea won 7 of their last 9 Premier League visits to Aston Villa or Villa Park, losing the other 2. The team has already the two teams have already met this 3 times in the 2023-2024 Premier League season, with Villa winning the league and Chelsea winning in the FA Cup after a replay. The away side has won the last 4 league meetings with the home team, failing to score in the past 3. Villa are looking to complete a first league double over Chelsea since 1989-1990. So these are the head-to-head that we have for you for now. But then we will get into it as the show keep going on. There is a lot that we're going to talk about prior to this game. Barcelona women are up 2-0. Chelsea women down. I know Chelsea women hasn't helped themselves, being too negative for the first 45 minutes. So we're being too negative, and they had some few chances that they should have taken, but they haven't taken it. But then when you're playing with Barcelona, who are one of the best teams, Barcelona women, one of the best teams in European football, they will come at you. They did not play well at Spain last week, but then they're here today at Stamford Bridge. They have dominated possession, and they are 2 goals up. It looks like they're going to make it through the semifinals, and Chelsea will be eliminated again. I know, Emmy Hay has done what she can do. 12 years at Chelsea Football Club, still hasn't been able to deliver this trophy. It was one of the trophies that we're all waiting for, but it hasn't happened yet. But let me see what we have on the show. The link is right there, guys. So do me a favor, you can click on the link if you want to have be part of the show. And I know my man, like Chelsea Dan, who is already there, sending so many comments, like Chelsea Perspective, DJ Sab, also in the building. Guys, so much love to everyone there. Let me see who we have here. Let me go through the few of the comments and then I'll come back to I think Chelsea Dan is already in the building. DJ Sam said, good evening, Nee. Our ladies down to 10 players. Now we have conceded a penalty. Yes, I'm just have the screen. I have it right here, which I'm looking at the VAR checking. But yeah, it was a push. It was a push from behind. Tani Bomita is what her name is. One of the best players in the world in terms of the women football. Penalty given. Done 2-1, 2-1. Right now, I don't know if Chelsea women have scored any, but what I'm watching, they haven't scored at this moment. So Chelsea Perspective said DJ, and me out. Always Chelsea Perspective. If you send me out, who is gonna do the show? All right, big up to you, to yourself, my big brother. Chelsea Perspective. Gulam Mustafa, big up to you. Big up me and everyone in the chat. DJ Sav. Say Coachella, big up to you too. DJ, big up. Everyone, big up to everyone out there. Big up to everyone. Big up. Hopefully, Chelsea can win today's game. All right. What do you have in there? Okay. We have Chelsea down in the building. We have DJ Sav also in the building. The lineup for Chelsea, men is also out, so we'll look into that lineup as we are live at this moment. So let me welcome both gentlemen to the show. Chelsea Dan and DJ Sav, welcome back to the channel again. I hope all you can.
Big up me and
Big up.
DJ Sav in the
Big up,
building.
guys.
And
Big up, guys.
Chelsea Protective in the chat. #out. He waffles through it more than anyone on Uni-Earth. So big up to everyone in the chat. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel.
Yep,
Yeah.
everything Dan's just said spot on. Coachella out. Big up, brother, though.
All right. Yeah, the guys are ready. Everyone is ready. Guys, you have to remember, nowadays I don't send my link anywhere else. I just pin it to the channel. So if you know you're subscribed and you get all your bell notification icon active, you should be able to receive a link from me, unless you choose not to click on it. But then if you've seen it, you can click on it. The platform welcomes each and everyone. Everyone that watches, if you're watching us live on X, you remember you're welcome to the show. If you're watching us live on YouTube, remember you're welcome to the show. We don't discriminate over here. Everyone is being loved and everyone is being welcome to this wonderful platform. Big up to everyone that is also joining. Anyone that have time in the joining on the show, I want to say I really appreciate your time on this platform. Thank you very much. And as we get it going, Dan and Sav, any expectations for this game before we look to other statistics, head to head, and so forth?
Well, for the Chelsea women's team.
No, forget about the women's right now. Let's get into the men's game. Yeah.
Oh, the men's game. Well, the lineups come out. Cole Palmer starting, Thiago Silva and Chalobah at right back. This is what I don't understand. Why did he not do this? Out Cole Palmer, yeah, he missed that game. But why did he not have Thiago Silva and Chalobah in the start against Arsenal game? We wouldn't conceded. Oh, then Dave Balashini's in it. Cucurella. There's no Enzo. So if we win today, Nee, does that make us great? Does that make the team positive? I'm not sure, because it's just the same scenario, and Aston Villa.
I agree with you, Dan. It's the same scenario where there's so much inconsistency in the team.
Yep. And then also, if you think of it, Nee, yeah, Aston Villa in 4th place, and they're fighting for European football to try and stick in that top 4 place over Tottenham, because Tottenham's not far points away from them. So we don't know. The team's going to look sharper for Aston Villa. Yes, we beat them in the FA Cup, but that's a cup game. This is the Premier League. Can we go and be a consistently and go do things today.
Um,
I'm not
um,
sure.
hold on, Dan. DJ, is that your TV? I can hear.
Oh, sorry, bro. It is me. Sorry,
Yeah,
brother. I'll
you
put it
can
low.
bring it
Hold
down
on.
a
God's
little
sake,
bit, a
DJ.
little
See
bit.
what I mean? He waffles behind the
I can
TV
hear
and
the women
all.
playing.
Yeah, it's low. Sorry, brother. I had
All
it
right,
on.
that's
Sorry.
okay.
Yeah,
That's
it's all right,
okay.
bro.
You don't have to mute it, but just bring it down a little bit.
That's
Mm.
all right. It's down. I'll just listen to a little bit. That's it.
All right. Thank you very much, DJ.
My boy, DJ.
Yeah. Go for it, Dan. Go for it, so DJ can come in.
The situation, like, I see what Chelsea Pochettino simple, not the man. You can't really say he's not the man, though, coach, because what players did actually Pochettino bring in this season? His own play. What own players did he bring in? This ain't his players, and he said all along since day one, these half of these players are not good enough for this team, and they're not. They're crap. And you know what? And also thing is though, yeah, we ain't got no Enzo in that pivot, all right, with Caicedo. And today, they might win the game. When Enzo plays, we lose. When Enzo don't play, we don't lose. So it could be
Hmm.
might be a funny old story. If we go beat Aston Villa today, then it shows that Enzo Caicedo in the pivot doesn't work. And it's like, and I won't be celebrating anyway if we win or not, because any day this half of this team ain't good enough. I'm not good. Like Modric, Nina Madueke, Jackson. He's a donkey. All half of these players ain't good enough. So I ain't gonna celebrate if we win today anyway.
All
Just
right, Dan.
just bring it.
I'm talking
Just I
about.
just say good
All
results.
right.
Sorry, Dolly. So I just want the good results in today. And if you could get the results and try and fight for top six, then it's a good season for us. But if you're not going to do that for the badge, no, there's no point. No point.
All right, child. Thank you very much, Chelsea Dan. Gula Mustafa said, let's test Enzo theory today. Enzo, Chelsea Dan. We will see if really the absence of Enzo Fernandez plays so much. Either it helps the team or it doesn't. So we're gonna see it in today's game. Did yourself expectations in today's game, and then the lineup I'll be bringing the lineup on. I'll show the lineup on the screen here in a second. Chelsea Perspective said, bro, I sent you an inbox. All right, I'll look into it right now. Let me check into it. Thank you very much, Chelsea Perspective. DJ, over to you, bro.
Yeah, but no, listen, expectations obviously is I always want my club to win, despite what we're going through. And this theory of Enzo Fernandez doesn't play and we win today doesn't mean nothing to me. It can mean two things. It means the players don't want to be playing with him, which I think is harsh, and they're throwing him under the bus. Or it just means that the players just put on they've got to bounce back from an embarrassing victory that we had over on Monday. So either way I look at it, I'm not saying it's because Enzo Fernandez is, he's not. This team is not like based just on Enzo Fernandez, and I think we've got to stop using this narrative against the guy. He's not there today. Probably a lot of fans are going to probably say, like Dan, they're probably going to say, "Oh, well, we won the game because Enzo wasn't playing." I don't believe that theory in one bit, because when we actually beat Aston Villa in the FA Cup, Enzo Fernandez was playing, so I can look at it that way. So, either way, the theory doesn't really work for me in that way. Going to the game itself, obviously great to see Cole Palmer back in the team today. It looks like we are a one-man team, whether Chelsea fans like to accept it or not. They have to. We are a one-man team with this guy. If this guy doesn't play, it's no party, it's no goals. So, today I'm hoping he can bounce back. We can bounce back today from our embarrassing victory our embarrassing defeat that we had against Arsenal on Monday. And the club have got, for me, these players have got to show passion. And this is why I keep saying you can't just aim it at one player. This whole of this team have got to show passion that they want to wear the badge and they want to play for this football club. If they don't want to play for this football club, then they can just leave like Poch can do in the summer. And when people say, "Oh, is Poch not the problem?" I've said it already before. Hashtag Poch out. I never wanted the guy. I never wanted to win Stanley or Stewart either at a football club. It's unfortunately the cards that we've drawn. And for me, next season in the summer, change has to happen, and Poch has to be one of them to go, along with those two, directors that are along with him in Winstanley and Stewart. But going back to your game today, Nee, I'm expecting a good game today, and I'm expecting my team to bounce back.
Brilliant. So guys, thank you very much, DJ South. Guys, the lineup lineup is right on the screen. I'm sure some of you might have already seen the lineup as is being displayed on the screen, but we can go over it. We see some
Can
of
I
our
just
players
come in then? Can I just
was
come
being
in?
yeah, in a second. Some of our players were being spotted on this on the at Carbon training page. I think yesterday and previous days, and even today. I think if I can remember, yes, players like Christopher Nkuku was also spotted. Leslie Uguchukwu was also spotted training. Rhys James was also spotted training with the team, and also I think one more player, Levi Cole, also was seen training with the team. So we don't know. I think this will be just a boost, but I don't see any of these players starting for Chelsea. Maybe Levi Cole could be the player that will start for us. But let's see what we have here. Petrovic, Chalova, Thiago Silva, Badishir, Matt Cucurella, Casado, Gallagher, Palmer, Maduiki, Jackson. Then we have Mika Modric is a guy that if we talk about the substitutions, we have Bettinelli, who is a goalkeeper. We have a card or card. I'm sure that's what the name is. Gilchrist, which we all know him. The Sassy disaster. Chelsea Dan calls him a champon, and Cassidai. Is it Dyer George and is it David? Is that
Yeah,
David?
it's David Washington basically.
Oh,
They're just
David
showing it.
Washington.
Just saying it's David. It's David.
David.
If you understand,
Okay.
David.
I'll call him
Yeah,
David. I'll call him David.
yeah, yeah. But
What is it, David?
if you want to, if you're trying to pronounce it in the Portuguese
Yeah.
Brazilian way, it's David.
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 Oh,
Yeah. If
okay.
you want to say
Thank you
that
very
way.
much,
Yeah.
DJ Staff. So
Don't know
this
him,
is the
Sterling.
lineup for the Blues. Let's go to Mr. Dan. Mr. Dan, over to you, sir.
Yeah, I just want to comment what DJ was saying about Enzo beating Aston Villa in the FA Cup. Yeah, it was a cup game. But when Enzo, I'm not slating Enzo for a bit, yeah, right? When Enzo don't play, we seem to play better in that midfield. When we played at Man United, Enzo weren't in that team. We played better. When Enzo played in the Burnley game, we don't play better. When Enzo played against the Sheffield United game, we don't play better. When Enzo's not in the game, we seem to play better with the Conor Gallagher pivot with Caicedo. The Enzo and Caicedo pivot does not work in the middle. He crap in that middle. He don't run enough, and he don't balance enough, and he always open the midfield spaces. That's why we had a problem against Man City.
But Dan,
and
just
that's
on
why
your
we had a
just on your
problem
argument,
against
bro.
Arsenal.
Just on what you just said there, but wasn't it Enzo Fernandez's quick thinking that won us the game against Manchester United with this pass from the corner kick?
Well, yeah, soon he came on afterwards.
No, he came on, he took the corner kick, and then Cole Palmer was the one who finished the ball, and it took a deflection and went in. It was because Enzo. It was Enzo quick thinking.
But DJ, that's easy. Anyone could just do that.
No, but I'm just saying, bro. But you're saying he's not involved in
Modric
that
could have
game.
done a quick pass to Cole
DJ,
Palmer.
let me ask Dan.
Let
me ask Dan the question. How is that easy?
Because any other player, like I said, like Modric's been crap for us. Modric could have done that call and passed it quickly to Cole Palmer, and he could have scored it.
No,
at the time,
Enzo
Enzo
we have to give the benefit of the doubt to the player that he found himself. He was able to think in a different way of giving that pass.
Nudi Madueke could have done
give him the credit, but don't try to demoralize the player.
Nudi Madueke, any other player was on that corner. All of them could have think and done that pass with Cole Palmer.
Can you give the player credit? Can you do that, please?
Well, no, not for a minute, because he hasn't really shown me what he's actually what he actually.
You're not being fair to the player, Dan. You're not being fair to the player.
Because at the end of the day, we can't. I'm not sticking up for these players no more. Enzo's crap, Modric's crap, Jackson's crap, right? Everyone goes at Jackson, so how great he is, and put the shameful name to his name called Didier Drogba, who's our legend, and people say he's the next baby Drogba. How disgrace is that? And people with that disaster is the next John Terry. How disgrace. These players, what we got now, are not good enough for Chelsea Football Club. Everyone can back up Enzo. But constantly, if you're really good in midfield and why do you open the space up in midfield so much?
Listen, bro, I've given Enzo.
Yeah, everyone, wait there, DJ. Everyone's picked up as game Modric. Modric got potential. Yeah, give him a chance. He hasn't had enough games. I've seen this guy have games and he's been crap. He was dog shit against Arsenal. I watched the Arsenal game over and over and over again. The guy is pants. He doesn't do it. Pochettino's right about him. He doesn't trap back enough and he walks and allows the open space for other players.
Who's this, bro? Who's this? Yeah, but I told you why, though, bro. I told you why, bro, why he did that. And it's on record of why he's gone and done that.
But what was his excuse from last season, though, DJ? He was terrible last season.
You don't. But listen, brother, I keep telling you this, and I keep telling you, no player is going to play for a manager that 2 days before an important match against one of your biggest rivals. Okay, no manager comes out. I don't. No. Jose would have not done it. Conte would have not done it. Hoodink would have not done it. I'm giving you all the top managers. You don't come out. No, you don't come out, but brother, you still don't come out and say the guy doesn't have the brain capacity to play my system. That is something you don't do.
Yeah, but how long did Pochettino? When did Pochettino actually say that? About a couple of weeks back.
He's done it twice, bro. He's done it on 2 occasions.
Yeah, but the first season when Pochettino, Modric hasn't been good enough.
And I keep saying it, bro. Every manager comes out. Every manager wants to make a player a scapegoat in a team because they know they're crap at managing. It's as simple as that. Poch is not the guy. He's a crap manager. When a Chelsea fan's going to wake up and smell the coffee? The guy has done nothing in his career. Okay, he's got players. Yes, I blame the owners for bringing all these players in, and he's had to work with these youngsters. But if you're telling me that Graham Potter could get a best out of Enzo Fernandez last season, and Poch is supposed to be better than Enzo, better than Graham Potter, then what are we saying here, bro? Why will people not learn to realise Poch is not the guy. DJ, he never has been the guy. He's not the guy.
DJ, okay, yeah, and it's simple as that. I agree with what you're saying. I hear what you're saying, yeah.
And even Frank Lampard got the best out of Enzo Fernandez.
What did Enzo do with Graham Potter to be so great? Like, let's have a look. What did Modric actually do last season? People blame Pochettino for the season. But
I'll answer your question, bro. I'll answer your question.
Wait there, DJ.
You asked me a question, bro.
Pochettino with Dele Alli, made the star of Dele Alli when he was at Tottenham. He made the players Son. He made the players Harry Kane. Yeah? He made
Harry Kane was already smashing it, bro. He just had to get.
He made Harry Kane. He went
on loan. He was out on loan. He went out on loan and he was smashing it in the.
But that's when he was on after when Pochettino didn't come in afterwards. Yeah, he went out on loan. When Pochettino brought Harry Kane back from loan and made him as a good player to score and goal. The situation is right. Modric hasn't. It's just a Ukraine bolt. He hasn't got no skill, no dribbling. The only most thing what is good about him is the pace.
Did you say he's got no dribbling?
This pace.
No, did you say he's got no dribbling?
Modric ain't got no dribbling.
All right. Thank you very much, Chelsea Dan and DJ Sav. I know Chelsea Dan will never accept that whatever. But
I'm surprised about Nee. I'm surprised about Nee that he's actually accepting that Pochettino's not to blame. Yeah, Pochettino has a lot to answer for, bro. He is to blame. He's a crap manager. He's a crap manager.
It's the owners and it's the players. The players and our teams to blame, they're crap.
And it's him as well. So you're trying to tell me, Enzo, Pochettino's an elite manager.
Pochettino had his own players in this season.
Bruv, he got Jackson. Jackson was his player.
That wasn't his player.
It was his player. He signed him when he was there.
It was the Ballers. It was the Ballers.
But he signed him.
It was not Pochettino's player. It was the Ballers player.
At the end of the day, Poch has been given a job to coach these players, bro. He's not good enough. It's as simple as that.
Let me go through some few of these comments that are coming in.
If he had his own players,
let me go through some few of these comments, and then we're definitely going to get a chance. We got some few more time before the game kick off. Okay, so let's go to Chelsea perspective. Said Mustafa, I agree that not to say he is a bad player, though. We are just looking for balance at this moment in time. Agula Mustafa said, yeah, can't blame Enzo Fernandez. A Chelsea perspective, he is a great player, but his condition of hernia may not bring the best out of him, which that's the situation right now. It's Gallagher, the player playing in his position, which we all know that Enzo Fernandez, that position he plays is not his preferred position. Gulam Mustafa said, "Good to see Modric back again. I don't want to see Colwell in Kunku or Rhys James starting again. They can come." They can come in next season with full recovery. I do agree with you, Gulam Mustafa. We don't
Yeah, I
need these
agree with that
players
one.
at this moment. The season is almost over. Keep them on the bench.
No,
Let
I'm
them
in
get to
agreement with
full
that.
recovery,
I
and
agree.
then next season we go again from preseason. Gulam Mustafa, I just want Poch to try. David just wants the Portuguese international, the young chap that he brought from Brazil. Let's see what he can do. We've signed a player. Why can't we get the best out of him? If he's really a manager that understands player management, understand how to use young players, he has to get the best out of David Washington. I disagree, Dan. Our manager is our biggest problem. It is his job to rectify the issue you just mentioned, Dan. So just a perspective. Also disagree with you, Dan. Chelsea's perspective said tell him, DJ, at this moment. Gulam Mustafa said that means the coach doesn't have positive influence on players. Okay,
On.
Chelsea perspective, be right back. I respect Chelsea, Dan, but I'm beginning to think both managers and players are on fault at this moment from Gulam Mustafa. Dan, any response to any of these disagreements towards your submission?
Yeah, I could. I want to ask Chelsea coach. You give me a reason why you think it's Pochettino's fault then. Because any day I didn't want Pochettino at this club anyway. So owner's the one who blame him. But you're talking about a team is non-compatible good enough. Modric shit. Jackson is a donkey. He's crap. Right? You got flipping Nuni Madueke. It's not good enough. Yeah? Enzo Fernandez. People say he's had 2 good seasons. When Graham Potter made him best player. What? Because he had 3 assists. That's it. And he's so violent, he's been so. And then we've been talking about his
So Dan,
hernia.
you don't channel any
Can I-
of these problems to
can
the
I-
manager at all. You think the manager is not
No,
at fault
but
on
No,
any
because
of
the
these things?
Can I just come
Then,
in on this one?
then
No,
we
wait,
can
let
let
me
DJ come in.
Wait, let me
Can I
land.
just come
Let me
in?
finish
Yeah,
my
go on,
point,
go on.
and
Let
then
him
you
land,
can
go
come
on, let
in.
him land.
Let
All
me
right,
land.
land it,
Right,
Dan,
let me
land
land.
it.
Because the
Land.
situation is right. As a manager, yeah, yes, people say this is a young generation team, right? He hasn't really had his best team out this season. He hasn't had Nuno and Conquer have been out. Half the team's been injuries and all this lot. But everyone's blaming him because of the Arsenal game. He even said after the press conference, Thiago Silva and Trevor Chalobah won't play against Arsenal because they're not currently fit enough to play. Yeah, they're not fittable to play.
They don't
Right?
keep him on the bench.
So any day, if you're gonna keep it, why's Raheem Sterling been on the bench for 4 games then, DJ? Because if he ain't fully fit and he's been ill and he's on the bench for recovery,
Then bring your
he should have been on
youngsters
the
from the
bench.
academy. Bring your youngsters from the academy.
And
Simple.
that's what he has been doing.
Well, no, you've just basically said it there. If Thiago Silva and Chalobah were supposed to be injured, right? And listen to Bella's tweet after she tweeted around after that game. It seems like to me Thiago Silva was fully fit. All right, okay, but obviously Poch seems to think he knows better. All right, but obviously this is Thiago Silva's wife who knows her husband more better than probably Poch does, and she obviously made her comments felt after the game, after the thrashing of Arsenal, of why her husband didn't really play the game, right? Okay, and at the end of the day, okay, if he was injured and they're supposed to be injured, then you don't keep them on the bench. It's as simple as that. If I see a player sitting on the bench, okay,
DJ,
then it's
let me give you an update. Let me give the viewers and listeners an update from Stamford Bridge. At this moment, the women has been eliminated from the
I know.
ongoing
I just
women's
changed
version of the
channel.
Champions League.
I just
Chelsea
changed the channel, bro.
have lost the game 2-1 on
Gutted.
aggregate. They
So
went
gutted.
to Camp Nou to win 1-0 against the Barcelona women and came to Stamford Bridge and lost 2-0. I thought that the setup of Emery was very, very negative. The women were too negative in the whole entire 45 minutes.
100%.
I'm not
especially
blaming
that
the women.
referee.
I'm not. Emery is to be blamed. No one
No,
is.
Emma Hayes
not-
is not to blame. It's not Emma Hayes is not to blame. It's that referee.
She's part of it. She's part of it.
That referee
There's nothing
was.
you can do with the referee. When
Yeah,
I'll
but
tell you.
like me neither. After
That-
the show,
Hold
me
on.
talking,
Dan, we'll
There
talk
was no
about
way
it.
I went cards
DJ
on
was
that player.
talking when I interrupted. So
No,
let
to
me
be
finish and then we can talk about the
just to
league.
be quick, just be fair to Emma Hayes, she had no proper. I mean, she had no proper striker because Ramirez was out injured, and you had Sam Kerr, who's not even there. And I think the only one they did really have that could have played the forward line, but she decided to leave her on the bench, and she came on afterwards. Was oh God, I forgot the girl's name now. She came on second. She came on last minute. The three substitutes that she made. And
Is
Millie
he
Bright,
Aggie Beaver Jones? Is he Aggie Beaver Jones?
Millie Brighton.
No,
Millie
Millie Bright's a defender. No, Millie
Millie
Bright's a
Brighton's a
defender.
defender. Dan, what are you talking about?
It's the other girl that came on. Millie Bright and two others came on. I can't remember the other girl's name. She usually plays in midfield attacking midfielder.
I can't remember that girl. I can't remember
But she
the
used to
other
score
one.
a lot. She used to score a lot of goals for us. We signed her from. I can't believe I can't
It's
get her
Aggie
name.
Beaver Jones. It's Aggie Beaver Jones.
No, the other girl that came on with the three substitutes, the last minute substitutes that came on.
Is it a girl that ride bicycle to training ground?
God, I can't remember her name. I can't believe I can't get her name. She's an England international as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I know you're on about.
Right.
So,
All right. Chelsea,
anyway,
let's,
he'll come back to me. He'll come back to me in a minute.
we'll
I'll tell
come
you,
back to that.
she'll come back to me. She'll come back to me in a minute. But going back to what I was just saying, look, if they were both injured, Dan, my argument would always be is if a player's injured, then you don't put them on the bench. It's as simple as that. Yeah. If they're fit enough to stay on the bench, then you play them. Yeah. And Chalobah, when he came on, and when Thiago Silva came on, they looked like they were injured to me. But what he did was he was covering up his embarrassment. Poch did in that game because he decided to go with after we went 5-0 down. What was the point of bringing on Thiago Silva? What, to insult? Did the guy really deserve that? To bring him on when we're 5-0 down and he brings on Thiago Silva to stop us from getting more goals conceded against us? That is what you call bad management, bruv.
No, that's not management. That's to do with the owners because the owners don't hardly pay Diego.
All right, Gulam Mustafa, what a wonderful comment from Gulam Mustafa. He says maybe Pochettino think like Chelsea done. Everyone is shit except Palmer. That's why Poch plays the other 10 players and
Gusto's been brilliant as well.
And Gusto's been brilliant.
Sitting on the bench.
Yeah, DJ. Sorry, it was called Beaver Jones and Kirby and Rayton came on.
Fran Kirby. That's the one. Fran Kirby. That's the one I was getting her. Yeah, she can play. She plays attacking midfielder, but she can also go forward if she needs to. She scores a lot of goals.
Yeah, she's a striker. Kevy's a striker. No, she's not attacking midfielder. She's a striker.
But she can play both. She can play, but no, if she can actually play attacking midfielder as well if need be, but she can play forward. But either way, she can play them both roles.
Yeah, but the situation is right. Yeah, you could fault the owners for not letting Thiago Silva play.
This is what it's all come down to, Dan. I blame the owners. I blame them, but no one does that.
Yeah, but when Thiago Silva's missus put the first time up on Twitter about crashing on these owners, they stopped Thiago Silva from playing. So any day he had to get after that, he had no centre backs to play. He had no Colwell, no Balashilis, and hardly any other apart from Disasi. So he decided to put Thiago Silva on. Told the owners, I need Thiago Silva to play because I ain't got no options to have Balashili or Colwell.
That means then, bro, what we're basically saying here then is right. What we're actually basically trying to say here then is right. Yeah, in general, okay. Poch doesn't pick the team.
He doesn't pick the team.
Which means then what is the point of us even having a manager then? If these owners want to do all the dog work, why do they not come and just manage the team? Yeah, because they're more or less buying the place.
Well, this is what we're trying to say, DJ. Because
this is what I keep saying.
Why do you leave Thiago Silva for couple of games for a month, right? And like what? Because his missus put something up about you owners, then don't play him. Then suddenly he gets the choice to play. And after the game, Pochettino said Thiago Silva was not fit enough to play the Arsenal game. Yeah, because it wasn't injury. It wasn't fit enough, like Trevor Chalobah, right? But in the situation is right. He had no choice to put Badashini, Gilchrist. It was the owners who picked the team out for Arsenal.
The only credit I'm giving
DJ Pochettino is the yes man. But
listen, the only credit.
Right there, DJ.
Dan, let someone talk.
Yeah, right there. Let me finish my point, lad.
If you want to just talk, then we can all leave. Now you continue the whole thing.
I'm trying to finish my point of view.
Go on, land your point.
I'm trying to I did that. I'm trying to finish my point of view. The situation is right, right? When you've got a team, right, of non-balance, right, We all know Pochettino is a yes man, right? He has to choose the team what they've decided to have asked him to put on the sheet, right? He had no Cole Palmer, no gusto, after Man City game, after Arsenal. So he had to try the rest, and it's no the rest of Thiago Silva. Now suddenly Thiago Silva, Trevor Chalobah's played today. Why are they playing? Why did they not play against the Arsenal game? What rest does it mean? But we're in such a mess of a club, right?
Yeah,
These
I agree with
players,
that.
the players what we've got are crap. Yeah, they're not good enough. Yeah, as
All
if
right,
you're going to play
you've said
against,
that a couple times. So
if
let's
you're
go
going to
to
play
DJ
a
South.
what
Let's see what DJ South has to say.
you know,
You've
right,
said it
Eddie.
like 3 times already.
DJ will know this. DJ will know this. As a team, when you play against the Arsenal team, no matter who you've got on the pitch, you play for the club, and you know it's a North London derby. And this team, what we had out against Arsenal, they
Not
had
enough, no.
no fighting spirit. And the one thing is, why is it, we have Pochettino, we
Done.
can't, I'm not
Are you
blaming
gonna wrap up
Pochettino.
so someone can
Yeah,
talk
well,
to you?
I'm saying I'm not blaming Pochettino for the mess what's going on at the club, because the thing is, if he made Conor Gallagher, why is it that Conor Gallagher this season has been better than Caicedo and Enzo in this season? That's what I want to
Listen,
know.
I've not debated that at all. I know Conor Gallagher has been better than both the players. I've never said that he hasn't been. But I'm just getting tired of people coming onto our players sometimes because it fits their narrative because of the money that's been spent on them. And at the end of the day, as I keep saying it, I think under a better manager, these guys will ball out. I just don't think Poch is that guy. And the only decent thing Poch has done, Dan, okay, is what I give him credit for, is in his last press conference when he actually called out the owners and said to him he needs experience in the team. And he was told not to say that in his previous press conference, not to say that because he said it something similar in his previous one. But the owners told him not to come out and say it. The only thing I love about what he did this time around is he didn't give a crap about what the owners said and came out and said what he felt. Okay, and now apparently we've been told and we're hearing that he's not spoken to the owners since the FA Cup final. Yeah, sorry, not the FA Cup final, the Carling Cup final. Yeah, he's not spoken to these owners. That just tells you everything you need to know about these owners. And what gets to me is, a lot of content providers out there are not calling out these guys for what it is. And they keep backing these owners up. They saved our club. They did this and they did that. But what people aren't looking at is the big picture. The big picture is these guys have come in, they've ruined our football club, they've gutted us out with all our experienced players. Okay, and no one wants to point this out. These guys are getting their flowers for what? What have these guys done since they've come to the football club, Nee? They've done absolutely jack. Sorry to say it in that way, but they've done jack, mate, since they've come to since they've come to our football club. Right, and some of our fan base are singing these guys' praises. Some of our known journalists out there have been bought by these guys, because they don't want to come out and say the truths. Everyone knows. Even Matt Law, all of a sudden, is no longer saying things because he's been kicked out by the owners. He came out and said something about the owners, and he's no longer part of that anymore. They've kicked him away. Now he's starting to put crap on these owners, and because it needs to be said. These owners have gutted us out, and only one content provider I know, and others out there are the only ones that are pointing it out. I just wish more would do it, because at the end of the day, these owners really need to be said, and I really hope protests do begin in July against these guys, if not before that, and when the fans come out and say exactly how they feel. Because at this moment in time, they have ruined our football club, and no one wants to say anything about this. Everyone is just hush and quiet because they're worried about what happened to them.
DJ,
It's disgraceful.
I don't think that content creators are much quiet about what is going on with the football club. It's not like we don't see. We see it.
I'm not saying you guys. I'm not saying you. I'm saying there's others out there, bro.
I'm a content creator. I'm a content creator. So I'm just.
I'm not meant to you, bro. I'm not saying you.
I'm trying to lay down certain key thing factors. The reason why I, as a content creator, I'm not hitting much more on the owners. And my one first reason is it's way too early to start going negative on these owners or trying to attack them in terms of what is going on at the football club. One, we all know that they've made. Dan, can I finish, please? One, I know that they've made mistake, and I know they know they've made mistake. Now, apparently, the under 25 ruling where we used to bring in players below the age of 25, we've heard that it has been changed. people. What does that mean for the football club? And I'm sure these owners are the same people that said we're going with just under 25 players.
Can I stop
And
you there,
now,
brother? Sorry, can I just stop you there? If you actually believe that they actually are saying this, then mate, I feel this is not going to change, bro. They can't change the direction. This is what they've gone by. They are not. They've just come out to shut people. All they're basically doing, is they're shutting this down because they know fans want to protest against them, and they're now coming out and saying this BS about we're no longer going to be signing under 25 players. It's utter nonsense. 100%. I'm telling you now, come the summertime, bro, it's going to be the same old scenario all over again, bruv. Trust me. And then you watch. Trust me, bro.
DJ, I would love to trust you, but I can't trust you on something that hasn't really happened yet. They put up a statement. We'll have to wait and see.
Who put out that statement, Nee?
Dan, hold on. Let me finish.
I'm just trying to say to you, who put the statement out on that? Was it them?
What I'm saying is they put up a statement. Let's wait until the summer. When the summer comes, they did not live up to what the statement they put up. Then we can all go at these owners and say, "Look, you guys said this.
It's a
you
PR
guys
stint,
said
bro.
that.
Trust
you
me,
guys
it's a
said
PR
it. I'm just
stint.
waiting. I don't want to be proactive instead of just waiting and see how things are going to happen. It is very early in Chelsea's and their career as Chelsea owners. Very, very early to go negative. We have to support them, and I know they're learning. From what they have in hand, the first time owning the football club, it's not going to be that easy. They're not just controlling one football club; they're controlling two. You know,
I'm never going to support them, bro. I'm sorry. It's all PR stunt, bro. It's all PR stunts. Trust me.
It's all brown PR stunt, bro. Look, listen, Nick. You're talking about what you're saying, right? They've had 2.5 years at the club. 2.5 years now, it's been a right mess, shit show shambles, right? The situation is, this thing about 25 no rule thing, has it actually come out their mouth and actually said to us fans that that's what they're gonna do? No, that it's all waffle. Then what it is all the brown envelopes on Twitter that get pay money, come out of nonsense. Look at last season where they said something about in the transfer market, we're getting this player, it's all been agreed. So the next minute, what happened to this player? Nowhere. The situation is right, it's the owners, they've messed the club for 2.5 years. They've had 2.5 years out of club now. How long do you want to give them more time? Another year to mess up? Another 2 years?
What are you going to do? What are you going to do? They're going nowhere. They got 10 years at the football club. They are going nowhere. I want to let you know, Dan, there's nothing you can do to change the scenario. 10 years at the football club, they are going nowhere.
What I'll say, Nee, is right. If they show when they first came to the football club, right, and they just continued on with what Chelsea were doing. And I'm not in a hurry. Listen, I'm not one of those kind of people, okay, I'm not a rush fan. I want things to be how they were under Thomas Tuchel, us winning everything. I knew when these owners were going to come in, there was going to be some kind of change in direction at our football club. But what I didn't expect them to do was gut our experienced players out and sign all kids to come to the football club. How many times has top managers come out and said you don't win a premiership with kids? It's been Arsene Wenger used to do it. Jose used to say, Jose's come out and said it. Pep's come out and said it. Klopp's come out and said it. All these top brand managers, Thomas Tuchel, you don't win. You blend the kids in with experienced players and they become part of a winning team. But you can't win domestic trophies and you can't win big titles with kids.
I agree on you on that one, DJ. I agree on you on that one. But guys, we'll be looking at the prediction scoreline and also some few stats towards the big game. DJ and Dan, let's draw attention a bit on the big game. We know this problem out there. The problem, the young players, whatever is going on, Pochettino. Let's put that aside and let's concentrate a little bit more on the today's fixture. We've seen the lineup also there. Big up to Ruthless. Is it Alien, right? I think big up to you, my brother, Ruthless, man in the building. He said, well said, the DJ Sav. Gula Mustafa said, with Silver Wife, she is hurting as well. And when you're hurting, you say things that you don't, you do it out of emotion and you feel sorry. Oh, someone just sent something. Okay, sorry, feel sorry. later you said it. Okay, I'm reading this and someone sent a message and moved the whole thing up again. But anyway, Gulam said I don't blame Poch. Why not playing Silva? Because any coach first check with medical team if the player is fit to start a game or not. My man said I was well said, DJ Salve. These owners are the problem. That's coming from him. He believed the owners are the problems. They do this PR waffle to hide the fact that they are panicking about the fans from protesting. Maybe you could have a point on that, but we all don't know. DJ do have a point with regards to owners. Okay, that means that DJ that owners were not expecting Poch to win any trophy at all, and Poch knows this job is secured, according to from what DJ was saying. That's what Gulam Mustafa is trying to let him know. But anyway, that guys, this debate will be up for more right after the season comes to an end. This debate can come in whilst we have transfer, and we're gonna have this debate. But now, DJ, we have some few minutes left, 15 minutes left, before kickoff. Let's get into the game, DJ. Let's get
Nick, before the game.
Done. I don't want to hear anything about owners and
no. What I'm talking
Enzo
about
is crap
right.
and disaster. No. Let's concentrate.
No. What I'm
on
saying
this
is that right today. I'm saying about the game.
If it has to do with the previous conversation, I'll mute you.
No. Listen.
Don't do that.
No, listen. I'm
listening.
I'm talking about the game. You said you want to talk about the game. You've got 15 minutes to talk about the game.
Yeah.
If today don't show nothing against Aston Villa, we have 2 games in hand, right? If they don't show the mobility of what today is against Aston Villa, right? We have to really do a show about these owners because the situation is, we spent 1 billion, and it's embarrassing for seeing what our club's doing.
Thank you very much.
I bet it's big club. Yeah,
I'm gonna go back to the same thing again. Dan.
I'm not going to say.
We spent 1 billion. That's today's game.
No, yeah, but I'm trying to say we spent 1 billion, and there's like Cole Palmer showing his potential abilities. Yeah, you spent a 1 billion team that the team should be doing things they should be doing, winning games. Yeah, right. If you're spending 1 billion, like Man City spent more than Chelsea for the last 3 years, and they've won Champions League, and they've won Premier League after Premier League, and they're going to do it again this season, right? This team hasn't got no mobile, no confidence of anything in a team, and haven't got conflicts in this team. Today, you got embarrassed by an Arsenal team. So today you have to go and show the fans that you're willing to win this game for the fans. If you don't do it, then some of these players have to go. I'm sorry, Lee.
Thank you very much. DJ Sab also have a lot to talk about, but we got some few statistics. Right, I'm gonna read the first statistics, then DJ Sab will come in. Chelsea 8 games unbeaten. Run came in the end at with a 5-0 defeat at Arsenal last Tuesday. There's more to come in. The Blues' last 7 league fixture have produced an average of 5 goals per game. DJ Sab, over to you. I got some few statistics I'm gonna read whilst we go on.
Sorry, but how long is your show on for? Are you doing a watch along?
I don't know. It wasn't a watch along stream.
Yeah, do a watch along, me. Do a watch
along. Oh no, I was only asking because I didn't think you were gonna. Because I don't know how long the show's been on. I think you've only been. Were you only doing it for just 1 hour and that was it? It was going to be done, or were you going to do something? Or were you going to do it after the match as well?
Yeah, we could do after the match.
No, listen. I wasn't sure, bro. I was only asking. Sorry, because I wasn't sure. Because I thought when you were saying, "Oh, we've only got a few minutes," I thought, okay. I thought it was just that was it, and it was just until the game kicks off.
I was actually planning on just doing the preview and then let it go, and then I can come back after the game for a review of the game.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, if you're going to do that, brilliant. I mean, that'd be good either way. I mean, whatever.
So
it's
we can come
obviously
on and
whatever
then
you can
talk
do.
about the game right after the game comes to an end.
No, I know you also got your family as well, bro. So that comes first. Sport's more important, bruv. But listen, going back to the game.
I thought we was going to do a waffle on. I thought we was going to do a waffle on Chelsea.
Watch along.
Waffle along.
Waffle along.
Still a watch along. Waffle along.
Yeah, we're Dan's more the speaker in that one.
We're DJ in the house, mate. We're Enzo not playing.
Yeah. Anyway, going back to the game, bruv. Now, listen, bruv. Those stats are mad, aren't they? I mean, eight victories up until the game, until we were humbled by Arsenal on Monday. Look, we need to bounce back, bro. There's no ifs or buts about it. We have got a couple of games in hand. We can still finish in the European spot. I'm always going to back my team regardless of the situation that we're in. At the end of the day, I support my club, the crest they wear, the badge that they wear, the players. I don't support these owners. I never have and never will. Okay, and it's all about my football club, and I just want to see my club back up again there. Even if we can't make Europe this season again, I just want to see us playing for pride at the moment, because that fighting at the moment, I just feel there's no pride in what we're doing. That people are wearing that. It's like they're wearing that badge for the sake of it. It's like a joke to them. Apart from Cole Palmer and Gusto, right? Everyone else, I just feel are just looking at us and thinking, what the hell, what are they wearing that badge for? And that badge means a lot to the Chelsea fans. It means a lot to the community. It means a lot to all the previous owners and all the previous managers that have won things with us here. And so it has to be a win today, no matter what. We have to bounce back. Cole Palmer, I'm so happy he's back in the team today. We are, unfortunately, whether people like to accept it or not, we are a one-man team, this guy. He's our only shining light in the team. And I hope he goes on today and scores some goals for us and gets us that win today. It's embarrassing to just say that, but it's facts, I'm afraid.
It's facts. Do you think Cole Palmer will score?
I think he'll score today.
Could I just ask a quick question before the end of the stream? If Cole Palmer don't miss games till now, do you think he'll get the golden boot?
Sorry, say that again, Dan.
All right. If Cole Palmer till now don't miss any games apart from Arsenal game, because that's who we missed against Arsenal.
Yeah,
and he stays fit and stays better to the end of the season games now. Do you reckon he'll get the golden boot?
Listen, he's on 20. Listen, he's on 20 goals at the moment, right? I think there was a stat that went on before this match is about to kick off. I think he's up there on 20 goals. I think Haaland's still on 20 goals. And I saw someone on 21 goals. I'm not sure who that person is. Is it Ollie Watkins? Is Ollie Watkins on 21 goals?
Ollie Watkins on 21 now, yeah. No, Dominic Solanke.
No, Ollie Watkins is on 20 goals. It's not 21.
No, it's 20 goals. Dominic Solanke and Ollie Watkins all on 20 goals.
So, bro, I think it's 21 games in all competitions, don't it, Nee?
I'm not so sure with all competition. I know I'm worried about the Premier
was on Prem stats.
Yeah,
on
just
Prem
stats.
Listen, if he continues
Ruthless, our brother here said it's 19 goals for Watkins. 19.
I
remember Haaland is on top. With Palmer on second, then Ollie Watkins with 19. I can remember.
So Haaland and Palmer both on 20 goals, aren't they?
Yes.
Right. So if Cole Palmer scores today, and he carries on going up this upward trajectory as he's doing at this moment in time, I don't see why he can't win the Golden Boot if he stays fit. I think let's be real, he was only out with a cold against Arsenal. That's the reason why he couldn't play. Right. If he's a cold means, he could have probably played, but obviously the manager didn't want to risk him. All right, for that, whatever reason it might have been. And maybe it's a good decision he didn't play him because, it was a bad decision because we obviously got humbled 5-0. But in terms of today's game, look, listen, I can see him scoring today. I don't know what the scoreline is going to be, but I'm always confident my team's going to win. And we need to bounce back from that humble defeat by Arsenal. We need to still show people we're Chelsea, we're proper Chelsea. And we're still up there, despite that. At this moment in time, it's embarrassing. I know where we're lying in the league. But we have still got a chance for Europe this season, if it's the Europa Cup, and I'll be happy we can get up there. And if Cole Palmer scores some goals today, I'll be happy as well.
Damn, we have Maya in the building. Maya, where have you been? How long have you
been
down here?
Big up, Maya. What's going on, brother? Big up,
guys. Big up.
I just saw someone down there. I was like, oh, I got the thing shifted up. It means someone is hiding down. Sometimes I can't see if someone is down there.
No. I was like, as I quickly ran home, I was like, nah, let me just come up. And I knew we were going to be live. So, yeah, I just ran up quickly. So,
okay.
yeah.
We got 6 minutes left. I want you to take 2 minutes and give me wrap it up for me. Expectations and see how Chelsea should tackle this game, and to give me your predicted scoreline.
I think they should go for it, right? Even if they sit back, because this Villa team is gonna turn up. They wanna qualify for Champions League. So
For the
if we
second
sit
time.
back, yeah. So if we sit back, it should at least let's get a result from it. Even if it's a draw, at least a result. Then we can get something on the next game. Because you are away. But I'm confident enough. We need to get away, bro. We need these players to turn up. Since we have Cole Palmer now, we need someone to turn up. But yeah, I just pray, man. Let's just have hope, guys, and see how this team balls and see how what the result is. So yeah, I have faith though.
What about the scoreline? Predicted scoreline for today's
Um,
game.
Scoreline is 2-2, guys.
2-2.
1-1, 2-2.
I'll
If
take
we
that, bro.
lose, two
Taking a
one,
I'll
draw.
take that. Even if
two
I'd rather
one,
a victory, but
maybe,
I'll take that.
bro. If we lose, it's gotta be 2-1. But if we draw, it's 2-2. But if it's a victory, it's
Yeah.
probably gonna be 2-1 or
Yeah.
a draw. So
And
let's
this
just
this
hope,
Yeah, this Villa team is going to be hard. You got to give them their plaudits. So they've been playing
bruh.
brilliant. They are one of the teams up there. I'm not going to knock them. It's going to be a tough game, and I'm not going to show them any kind of disrespect whatsoever. I think they're going to make it tough for us. But as I keep saying, we're Chelsea. We need to show that mentality of we're proper Chelsea, and we need to get back up where we need to go. And it comes when you come into grounds like this, they need to show that mentality, and they need to bounce back, especially after the way we were absolutely humbled by Banter FC Arsenal on Monday. We need to bounce back from this, man, because we still want to show that we're still number one, London's number one club in London. You know what I mean? So, it has to be that. But it's going to be tough. And just one other thing I want to say, Nee, big up to what Gullum said in the comments, or it might have been RIP to Mr. Rant, man. I don't know if you saw, if you know of him, but he's a guy that used to do these rants on Chelsea. He used to come on things and used to swear and talk about Chelsea. He passed away recently, and big
Yeah,
up to him. R.I.P. to
big
him.
up, bro. RIP, yeah, for real.
All right, let's go, Dan. Let's go to Maya. Maya, you said okay, draw. Okay. What about you, Dan? Digger said draw, right? Digger taking the draw.
I don't do predictions, but
Why don't you do prediction? Why is everyone scared of
I
prediction?
don't.
No, I'm not
I
predicting,
just
Nee.
don't.
I didn't
I
predict.
ain't got a
I
faith.
didn't predict. I just want my club to win. I want us to win. I didn't give a prediction.
I just basically want us to win. There's no point giving predictions because we don't know if they're going to turn up, right? Like what with against Arsenal,
No,
against
that's why
Man
you don't
City.
know your team, Dan. If
No,
you
I
don't know
do
your
know.
team, give
I do
prediction.
think that I know our team. I just want them to win today.
Dan,
If they don't
Dan,
win, then
let me say this to you. Remember, no one's gonna hold your throat. No one's gonna hold you on gunpoint by giving a wrong prediction. Just look at your team and look at Villa team and give a prediction. Be bold. Be a man. You got balls.
I'll go 2-1 Aston Villa.
So you ain't got balls, Dan. You ain't got balls.
No, I think Aston Villa will beat us.
Aston Villa will beat Chelsea.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Because the knee, because you got to think is they're top four. Yeah, they're top four. If it wasn't for Cole Palmer and Gusto, we'd be 18th in the Premier League this season by stats. So, if Cole Palmer, if we could get a goal, if we could go and play good football in the first half, then we might have a possibility to win the game. But if we don't, and if we can't finish our chances like the Donkey Jackson and the Modric and Nini Madueke, and don't finish their chances, and Cole Palmer gets one goal and sets Peter, then we're going to lose it because they've got Ollie Watkins who could score goals. They've got Diaby and flipping that Jamaican Bailey, Leroy Bailey, who's good, who could.
Leon Bailey.
Okay, I got this. Let me share with you before we end the stream. Got a lot here. Mauricio Pochettino's side have already conceded a club record of 57 goals in the Premier League this season. They have failed to keep a clean sheet in the last 13 Premier League away games. Chelsea won just one of their last 8 Premier League games outside of London, draw 2, lose 5. That was in Luton Town in December. Raheem Sterling has not scored in any of the 5 Premier League games appearances at Villa Park. So any of the trip that we've made to Villa
And
Park, Raheem Sterling has not
And
scored
one other thing
any
for
in it.
you,
Go ahead, TK.
if we concede today and lose, okay, he's already surpassed the record of Frank Lampard, who scored just as much, conceded as much under him as much goals like this as well. He'll go above Frank Lampard's record today if we lose this game today. By the way, so we end up losing this game quite heavily. He's going to go way over Frank Lampard's record of having goals, 57 goals conceded.
Who's
Poch,
that?
Poch.
Yeah,
Poch.
Poch, yeah.
He's
Big
making
up
so
to
much wrong
Mustafi and all in the chat.
Bilal Mustafa, they say big up to you. He believes that Helen Haaland is not getting the golden boot, and I believe with him. I've told fans that Cole Palmer will finish the Premier League with 25 goals. I still have that belief that 5 goals is gonna come. It will come. 5 more goals for Cole Palmer to finish the Premier League. He said, "I will take Chelsea away victory." Gulam Mustafa said, "No more prediction this season. I'm on." He said, I'm on this." With Chelsea. Dan, world class keeper as well. As at this moment, also Everton is cooking in the Premier League. Yes, Everton they just beat. I think they beat. What's his name? Misty. Thomas Frank's team. Brentford. Yeah. So
1-0.
Everton are playing very well. You know, although they suffered a huge defeat from Chelsea, they beat Liverpool. They beat Brentford. What a Sean Dyche magic. Anyway, Maya, you still got more for us. Waffle more, Maya. Waffle, you got a chance, bro. You own the channel.
I don't wanna waffle, man. I wanna watch this losers ball. Let's just see this losers ball. But I want them to win, though. That's what I want
Don't
them
let
to
me
win.
say you're
Man.
waffling. He's a waffle merchant.
Oh, look, I mean waffle in a way, not in that negative way. I'm saying waffle in a way that, like, flow. What do you have for us? Like, say something. You get what I'm saying?
Like I said,
Yeah,
I just
flow,
want to
not
watch
that
this
negative
guy's
waffle.
ball because they haven't showed me that they can play soccer. They haven't showed me they have balls, so they need to show me that they can play soccer. So yeah, let's just watch them play soccer.
Okay, Gulam Mustafa doesn't understand how Man United is above Chelsea. He doesn't. He's said it many times. I didn't read it, and he brought it back again. He says, Burnley draw with Manchester United. 1-1.
They blew another lead today, man. You know, they could have lost it at the end as well, by the way.
I was laughing because, you know what? I got a mate called Football One Hour, and he's a Man United, and he does watch log on his YouTube channel. Right, and they're all Man United. And what they do, they take the piss out of us fans, and one of their guys is such a clown. He's a Man United fan. Says, "Oh, I'm not scared of Conor Gallagher. I'm not scared of Cole Palmer. We'll beat him at Stamford Bridge and blah blah this." When we beat him 4-3, he said that the team's shit. How the heck we lose to Chelsea by 4-3 to goal share? They could have called up enough. We weren't good enough as defensive. They got lucky to beat us. They couldn't beat a team called Burnley, 10-men Burnley, who's not like 19th, and they can't even beat a Sheffield United, right? And I said, well, when you played Burnley, I said, I smashed you. You weren't scared of Conor Gallagher. I said, when you played Burnley, let me know if you win that game, yeah? He goes, yeah, we'll dominate them. We'll smash about 4-0. Today, they drew 1-1 and fucking all of them started like, oh, it's not the players, the referee. Oh, we should have got penalties. Always making it good. We should have had a penalty. Oh, that was definitely a penalty. How have we not got a penalty? And I said, what, Man United got lucky by VAR helping today with emojis. And Football Pal read it. And he said, I don't know if he's trolling.
Come on, that's a foul. Come on. Sorry, bro.
Is the game on already?
Yeah, sorry. And one other thing. I'll say another thing. Liverpool drew as well, by the way.
Yeah,
Liverpool drew 2-2 against West Ham.
dig us up. We'll be right back after the game comes in.
Okay, brother, no worries.
Boys,
I'll catch you later.
Maya, if you're still out, remember you can join us whilst we go live. So when we go after the game, so we can talk about it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, after the game we'll talk about but we have to speak facts.
Definitely.
Send the notification out, Yenny. So I get it.
Yeah, Diggy, I need to have your WhatsApp number. Shoot me a message if you get my number from Dan. Then I can. It'll be easy for me to do that also. So guys, thank you very much, guys.
Before you go, I did your WhatsApp group call with you and DJ before, yeah.
Yeah, the three-way.
Just click on that and press the icon and then save his number like that. You could do it like that.
Okay, yeah, I can do that. All
All
right,
right.
love you guys. Maya, love you.
Oh, up the
DJ,
Charles.
love you too. Chelsea,
Oh,
fans,
yeah,
love you
Go,
up
too.
the Charles. Big
I'll
up
see
to
you
everyone
guys.
in the house.
Everyone that have
Peace.
been here,
Peace out.
Chelsea
Everyone in the
perspective,
comments,
Gula
smash the like and
Mustafa,
Smash the
subscribe.
like
and
button, subscribe.
everyone there. Much love
Yeah.
to you.
Peace,
See you guys
everyone.
again. Bye for now.
Peace. Bye bye.